senior from Chiba, Japan. Number 5, Toshi Korea. Batting 6, playing third base, a sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Number 45, Gaines Hawson. Batting 7th, playing left field, a junior from Blanco, Texas. Number 23, Dylan LaRue. Batting 8th, doing the catching, a senior from Kindred, North Dakota. Number 7, Trenton Duxer. Batting 9th, playing second base, a senior from Harrisburg, Illinois. Number 15, Javier Bill. And on the mound, a senior pitcher from Newnan, Georgia. Number 40, Quinlan Wiley. His fourth season at his alma mater, Cumberlands head coach is Ryan Hunt. He is assisted by Pat Bell, Daniel Barato, and Antonio Costas. Bowling Green Ballpark, home of the Bowling Green Hot Rods, a Class A affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays, located right downtown Bowling Green, Kentucky. Cumberland wearing their road gray pants, black jerseys with white numerals front and back, white Cumberland written in block letters across the front, solid black shirts, no piping on the sleeves or collar or anything. Black socks, black caps with CU on the front panel. The University of Cumberland's Patriots, their colors are red, white, and blue. They're going with red and white today. White pants with red pinstripes. Their tops are bright red with Cumberland in white across the front, numbers in white front and back. Their shirts have white down the shoulders and arms. Red socks, red caps with the Cumberland Patriots logo on the front. 326 down the right field line, 318 down the left field line. It gets deep really quick, and it's dead center. It's 400 feet with about a 20-foot high wall. The bullpens are located sort of on the field of play. They stick out from the right field wall and the left field wall. So imagine the bullpen just in front of the wall, stretching about 75 feet from the foul line toward the center field wall. So nooks and crannies, ball can take some crazy hops down in there. It is a big ballpark, especially in the alleys. Not a lot of home runs have been hit in this Mid-South Conference tournament. Cumberland will be the visiting team, and we will bat first, and we will face Nolan Wilson, the pitcher for the Patriots. Nolan Wilson, right-hander, 6 foot, 210-pounder from Hockley, Texas, transfer from Houston Christian. Wilson, 3-1 record, 1.04 earned run average, 6 appearances, 4 starts, 2 complete games, 2 shutouts, 26 innings, 22 hits, only 3 earned runs, only 6 walks against 34 strikeouts. He pitched 1 inning against us in the regular season series. He allowed 1 run in that 1 inning. The right-hander will face for the Phoenix, Drew Dalton Akawumi, the leadoff batter, 5'8", 161-pound senior from Des Moines, Washington. Drew comes in hitting .346, 2 homers, 32 RBIs, squares to bunt, takes the first pitch for a ball. This is the 56th meeting between these two teams. Cumberland leads the all-time series 39-16. Cumberland has won 3 of 4 this season, including Thursday morning. Drew hits that one out into left field. Christian Thompson coming on, and he makes the grab for the first out of the inning, fly out to left for Dalton Akawumi. Next up is Hunter Moser, right-handed hitter. Hunter is a 5'9", 162-pound junior from Williamsville, Illinois, Lincoln Land Community College. Moser, our leading hitter average-wise, that title has bopped back and forth between he, Welchel, and 10. Currently, he's hitting .361, 4 homers, 28 RBIs. First pitch, swinging, fouls it back, breaking pitch. Moser having a pretty good series, 4 for 12. 1 run scored, 3 runs driven in, a walk, and a hit by pitch. So he's been on the base paths. 0-1 count now from Nolan Wilson. Second pitch on the way, takes it down low for a ball. Last night, University of Cumberland beat Campbellsville after a 5-hour rain delay. They got back to the room at about 11 o'clock. It was a long day for University of the Cumberlands. Let's see how they come out. I'm sure they're going to be very ready. They're young people. They can handle it. Yeah, but I talked to their coach, Brad Shelton, earlier, and I said, long night, Coach. He said, yeah, if you need me, I'll be asleep in the dugout. He said what made him mad, his wife sent him some pictures of back home in Williamsburg. He said the sun's shining, birds singing, all that, and we're here in this cold, miserable rain. 2-1 count to Moser. Hits that one out into right center field. Long way to run for Probst, the right fielder. It's up against the wall. That's going to be extra bases for Moser. He's rounded second. He wants to go to third, but Coach Ryan Hunt holds him up. And Hunter Moser with a 1-out double in the right center field gap puts Cumberland with a man in scored position. just drove it to the right center field gap, opposite field for Mosier, hit so well. Man, Mosier has just had a good tournament. That's his 5th hit of the tournament. And now we have a man in scoring position worth another one of our great hitters, Preston Welchel. Welchel comes in, hitting 360, 8 homers, 52 RBIs. Preston has not had a good tournament at the plate, 2 for 12. However, he did get hits in his last 2 at-bats in our last game on Thursday. He has hit some balls hard that were right at him. First pitch on the way, called strike, outside corner, 0-1 to Preston Welchel, the left-hander from Cartersville, Georgia. He started both the last 2 hitters out with a breaking pitch. Wilson takes a look back at Moser. Pitch is on the way. Swing and miss by Welchel. It's 0-2. This is a 9-inning game, and there will be no 10-run rule since this is the finals. So we will play 9. We hope we can play it without stoppage. But there is more rain forecast. Not a super high percentage, but Welchel be scattered. Welchel takes that outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're still in Nashville or in the Middle Tennessee area, you can still get here. Hop in the car. It's about an hour drive. Come on up. Listen to us on the way up. Pitch on the way to Welchel. Swing and a miss, and Preston strikes out for the 2nd out of the inning. Brings up Wilshire 10, first baseman for the Phoenix, 6'2", 260-pound junior from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Southwestern Illinois Community College transfer. Wilshire's hitting .355, 13 homers leads our team, 58 RBIs leads our team, having a good series, 4 for 13, 6 runs scored, 4 driven in, 2 walks, and 1 home run in this Mid-South Conference tournament. Has a chance to put Cumberland on the board with a base hit here as Moser sits at second base. Swing and a miss. There's a pitch up around his throat. 0-1. Wilson's fastball is not overpowering. Sits about 86. We have not seen a changeup yet. Just fastball slider. Pitch on the way to 10. Ground ball third base side foul. And now for second batter in a row, Nolan Wilson is ahead 0-2 over Cumberland batters. Don't want to leave Moser stranded. This is probably going to be one of those games where every hit, every base runner is magnified. This is for the championship. We have been a good 2-out hitting team. 0-2 pitch on the way to 10. Takes it up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is Cumberland's first trip to the Mid-South Conference Tournament Final since 2019. We lost to Campbellsville that year in the tournament finals. At stake is not only the conference championship, but an automatic berth in the playoffs. Ball outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, our thinking, our opinion is that we will get an at-large bid even if we don't win this game, but we don't know that for sure. So there is a possibility this could end our season with this game won. Even if we lose this one, we have to get beat again. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. 1 hopper to the shortstop, Gonzalez, up with it over to first, and 10 is retired. 6-3 ground out for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. At the end of a half inning of play, Cumberland Phoenix 0, University of Cumberland Patriots coming to bat. Back in 1 minute.
Support for Cumberland Athletics is provided by Hamilton Springs, Tennessee's first transit-oriented community. The award-winning development on Highway 70 in Lebanon includes a Music City Star train station. Homes and lots as well as apartments are available within the Jack Bell Builders development. For more information, contact Anita Tate or visit HamiltonSprings.com. Enterprise Rent-A-Car is the company with a wrapped car, which means you get the best rental package around. With weekend specials available, Enterprise is the perfect choice for that trip to the ball game or that getaway with a family. Not only will they set you up with a great rental vehicle at a great price, but they'll also make life easier by picking you up. Before you get away, get on the phone and call Enterprise Rent-A-Car at 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Enterprise Rent-A-Car on the bypass in Lebanon. WCOR W252DU Lebanon.
Hi, Phoenix fans. This is Tanner Batts, and I'm a pitcher from Ohio County, Kentucky. The Cumberland Phoenix would like to thank some of our corporate sponsors, including Emmanuel Baptist Church, Sinorama, and Wilson Emergency Management Agency. Love you, Mom.
On the mound for the Phoenix is Quinlan Wiley. Quinlan is a 6'3", 185-pound senior from Noonan, Georgia. Quinlan's numbers outstanding: 7 wins, 1 loss, 2.84 earned run average, 13 appearances, all starts, 1 complete game. That was a shutout. He's thrown 73 innings. He's allowed 70 hits. He's allowed 23 earned runs. He has walked only 8 batters, and he has struck out 77, which is an outstanding ratio. Opponents hitting .253 against Quinlan Wiley. He pitched on Wednesday in the first game of this series, 90 pitches. He did throw 90 pitches. He went 6 2/3 innings. He allowed 6 hits, 1 run. He walked 1. He struck out 4. That was versus Campbellsville. He did pick up the win. For you guys that don't know, 90 pitches isn't a ton. And so 3 days, Quinlan should be fine. He's not had to throw on short rest really all year, so he's going to be fine today. 3 days is not terrible. Wiley will face Christian Thompson, the leadoff hitter for the Patriots. Takes the first pitch at the knees for a strike. Some of the things I'll be looking for here, just on short rest, is what's his fastball sitting at? How's his command? Second pitch, foul back. He is ahead of Thompson, 0-2. Christian Thompson is 5'11", 210-pound senior from Buena Park, California. He's a good hitter, 381 average, 5 homers, 33 runs batted in. One of those homers came against us on Thursday. He hit an 0-2 slider. Pitch misses low and away, not by much. Hit that off of Carter Ross in the first inning.
He's throwing him
Third inning.
He's throwing him 2 fastballs and a changeup right there. He likes to throw that changeup to lefties.
1 ball, 2 strike count. Misses, 2-2. Chilly morning, overcast. Just kind of a nasty day. Pitch on the way. Hits that out to center field. Hunter Moser going back. Got a beat on it. Makes the grab. Pretty well hit ball, however. To no avail. First out of the inning.
Thompson's been hitting the ball pretty well all tournament. I don't know how many hits he has, but I've just seen him hit some balls hard. Let's put it that way.
Charlie Muniz, the catcher, comes to bat. 6'2", 220-pounder from Puerto Rico, Southwestern Community College transfer. 452 average. First pitch called a strike. 31 homers leads the nation. 84 RBIs leads the nation. He is the all-time leading home run hitter in the history of college baseball at any level. He rips that one for a base hit out to right center field. Moser getting over to it quickly to hold Muniz, who doesn't run well, to a single. Muniz is aboard with wow.
Hit the slider away the other way.
Center fielder Derek Andiarena comes to bat. 6'1", 195-pound junior from Puerto Rico, transferred from Hill College. I think that's where Riley Light played. I think it was Hill College in Texas, if that's the same place. Andiarena, good numbers for him, 370, 11 homers, 54 runs batted in.
Hatcher runs for Muniz. He doesn't have a stolen base this year, according to my stat sheet.
Zamarian Hatcher, senior, 5'11", 190 from Chicago. Andiarena swings through. 0-1. Cumberland had 1 base runner in the top of the first, a Hunter Moser double. We could not advance him. Let's see if the Patriots can advance their runner. Hatcher over at first, running for Charlie Muniz, the catcher. Wiley versus Andy Arena, righty on righty. Ground ball third base, foul. And Wiley's ahead 0-2. Yeah, it's an unknown how Quinlan is going to do on 3 days rest because he hasn't had to do that. However, knowing his makeup and his personality, I think he'll do just fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Quinlan. You know, he's not throwing 9 innings probably or something like that.
No.
But, yeah, I mean, so far he looks sharp. He's throwing strikes. He's had 2 hitters, 0-2. Looks like the same old Quinlan Wiley to me.
I did ask Coach Ryan Hunt how long he's going to throw. He said, that's up to Q. Pitch on the way. Ground ball, second base. Bill boots it. Could have been a double play ball. Got nothing. Error on Javier Bill.
He just tried to turn it too quick. He opened his hips to go to 2, and when he did, moved his glove, and it just hit the heel of his glove and popped out.
Man, oh man. Not sure we'd have gotten 2 anyway.
No,
We definitely would have gotten 1.
Yeah, we definitely get the lead runner. Andy Arena runs really well. Tough break there. Let's just get another ground ball.
Brings up Max Harper, 6'2", 230-pounder from Fredericksburg, Virginia, transferred from BYU. Bats from the right side against Wiley. First pitch, misses, ball 1.
That is Beal's first error this year, I believe, at least since he's come back into the lineup.
Harper hitting .410, 10 homers, 49 RBIs. Really good hitter. Pitch on the way, called a strike at the knees. You are correct. That is Javier Bill's first error of the season. That's all right. Throw us another ground ball. 1 out, 2 men on for the Patriots. Bottom of the first inning. High fly ball, right field. Preston Welchel got a ways to run toward the foul line. He gets there. He makes the grab. That runner on first left early, guys. We need to check him. Both runners advance. Tag goes first to second and second to third, but that guy left early. They called him safe. I'm telling you, I was watching.
Yeah, it was right in line with the right fielder. I was watching the right fielder, not the runner. Now we got 2 outs. We have number 5, Alec Gonzalez, the shortstop, coming to bat.
Oh, well, they're a lot closer than I am. Gonzalez, the hitter, has a chance to single. A single would likely score 2 Patriot runs.
On your bellies, infield.
Gonzalez, a senior, 6'1", 195 pounds from Chicago, Illinois, transferred from Lipscomb University, which is a D1 program in Nashville, Tennessee. First pitch on the way, ground ball. Hassan boots it. Not boots it. Took a bad hop on him, I should say. That's going to score 2 runs.
Yeah, hit the lip and came up around his hip, and he just wasn't able to get his glove up. Tough break.
Yeah, that's not an error. That's a hit. That's my bad right there. Kind of came up on him. Elbow high.
2 tough breaks this inning for the Phoenix.
2-0, Patriots lead. Gonzalez singles to left, driving in 2.
Wiley's thrown well. He's not done anything wrong here. He's just given up 1 hit. 2 infield balls have gotten through.
Yeah, we should be out of this inning. Throw over to first. Gonzalez is back. The hitter is Vasquez, 6'6", 215-pounder from the Dominican Republic. The designated hitter in today's game. Throws that pitch in there for a strike. Vasquez hitting .354, 9 homers, 44 RBIs. 105 homers for this team is a lot. But when you consider Muniz has 31 of them,
They play in a very small field, too, which helps them. A lot of the balls they've hit this week into the track are out of their park. But they are a worthy team. They're a very good hitting team. There's no question
oh
about
yeah,
it.
no question about that. Pitch in the dirt. Trent Dukesher blocked it up. On defense for the Phoenix, Gaines Hosson at third, Drew Dalton Akawumi at short, Javier Bill at second, Will Sertin at first, Dylan LaRue in left, Hunter Moser in center, Preston Welchel in right. The battery is Trent Dukesher behind the plate and Quinlan Wiley on the hill.
2 outs and 2 runners in and 1 runner on. Wiley faces Vasquez with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Pitch down low, 2-1. Throw over to first. Gonzalez is back.
Gonzalez is 9 for 9 on stolen bases this year, so not a huge threat, but very effective, obviously. Has not been thrown out running.
Wiley from the stretch, the right-hander from Noonan, Georgia. Pitch on the way to Vasquez. High hopper. Drew Dalton he has it over to first.
Oh, what a pick.
In the ground. Dirt picked up by Wilson 10. Nice
My
job.
goodness. It was a really bad throw. Dalton comes and gets it on the edge of the infield and then throws it probably 20 feet in front of Wilser. He stretches out and the ball hops up around his shoulder and somehow got his glove up.
Tough play. 2 runs do score for the Patriots on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left, heading to the second. Cumberland trails the University of Cumberland's Patriots 2-0. Back in a minute.
Hey there, Cumberland fans. This is former Cumberland University baseball player Dr. John Franklin with Franklin Family Eye Care, wishing Coach Ryan Hunt and the team a fantastic season. Our office is located at 3458 North Mount Juliet Road in the heart of Mount Juliet. We provide a full range of primary eye care services. We have state-of-the-art equipment, full-service optical, and fitting of all types of contact lenses, including hard-to-fit cases. See you at the ballpark.
Sports World in Lebanon offers school apparel for your favorite sports team. Hoodies, shirts, hats, ear warmers, and toboggans to show off your school spirit. Sports World also specializes in team uniforms, equipment, and sporting goods supplies, offering customized apparel with screen printing and embroidery that carry North Face, Columbia, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. The staff at Sports World is happy to assist you with all your sporting needs, big or small, open Monday through Saturday. Find them on Facebook for new arrivals and information. For anything and everything sports, think Sports World in Lebanon.
Top of the second inning, leading off for the Cumberland Phoenix is Toshi Korea, the designated hitter. Korea, 6'1", 208-pound senior from Chiba, Japan. Toshi comes into this game. First pitch from Wilson, takes it for a strike. Toshi comes into this game hitting .312, 8 homers, 44 RBIs. He has had a good tournament, 5 for 11 with 4 runs scored, 2 driven in. Takes that one for a strike at the knees, and Korea's behind 0-2 to Nolan Wilson, the pitcher from Texas for the University of Cumberland's Patriots. 0-2 pitch on the way, down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cumberland trails the Patriots 2-0 here in the first game of the finals of the Mid-South Conference Tournament. Everybody else has gone home. It's just us left. Pitch on the way, takes it outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two unearned runs allowed by Wiley in the top of the first. In the bottom of the first gives the Patriots a 2-0 lead. Pitch on the way to Toshi. Rips that one into left field for a base hit. Attaboy, Toshi. Stay hot.
Got a breaking pitch down and looked like it was down in the zone. He just went down and got it.
For Toshi, that is his 6th hit in this tournament, which leads our team. No, it ties for the team lead with Bill. Toshi's on first now for Gaines Hosson, sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Hosson, 385 hitter, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. He's having a good series. 5 for 11, 3 runs scored, 1 driven in, 3 walks. That's from the right side with Korea at first base. Ground ball left side. That's going to get through for a base hit for Hosson. Phoenix have runners at first and second with nobody out. It has been the middle to the bottom of our order, Chris, all tournament that has
really carried this team offensively. That is Hawson's sixth hit on the tournament.
Yeah. Hawson has had all of his hits to right. We talked about this on the air the other day. I can't remember the last time he's had a hit to left field, but he pulls the ball, little bouncer past the third baseman. We got stuff cooking here with a red-hot hitting Dylan LaRue.
LaRue has had a weird sort of tournament. First pitch hit him on the hip. And I was about to get to that.
Yes.
That is the fourth time in this tournament he has been hit by a pitch. And that's by his old teammate, Nolan Wilson. They both transferred from Houston Christian in the Southland Conference.
And here's the interesting thing about LaRue. He's way off the plate.
He's not crowding the plate like you would think.
He doesn't. And I'll tell you, when you, as a catcher, as a baseball guy, you see a guy off the plate, you want to pitch him in. So they see him off the plate, they want to pitch him in, and they hit him.
And they pitch two in,
Yeah.
apparently. Bases loaded, nobody out for Trent Ducher, the Cumberland catcher from Kindred, North Dakota. First pitch from Wilson. Grip left field, just foul. Toshi Korea has to duck. he looks at Trent Ducher and points towards center field. Hit it that way.
Yeah.
It almost took Toshi's head off.
Trent's had a great hitting series as well.
4 for 8. With 7 runs batted in this series for Trent Ducher. Takes that pitch outside.
Probably our leading RBI guy this weekend, Randy. Is that right?
Oh, no question. He's got 7. Wilson 10 has 4. He is 4 for 8 with a run scored, 7 runs batted in, 3 walks, a big home run.
He said he was so excited last night. He had fitful sleep. He just can't wait to get to the ballpark.
Bases loaded, nobody out for Cumberland catcher Trent Ducher. Takes that one low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Had dinner with his parents last night. Enjoyed getting to know them a little bit. They're down from North Dakota.
That was a lot of fun. One of my favorite kids here at Cumberland, man. He's just
No question.
He has just gotten better and better and better.
No question. Pitch on the way from Wilson. Takes it outside. 3 balls, 1 strike.
We know that the Phoenix are going to put pressure on the pitcher to throw strikes. That's what we do. And this is how it works. You get 2 or 3 singles in a row, and then we have a hitter that's just not going to be swinging out of the zone typically.
3-1 pitch from Nolan Wilson on the way to Trent Ducher of the Phoenix with the sacks full of Phoenixes. Takes that one for a strike. Count goes full, 3-2.
3-1 breaking pitch.
Good pitch.
Yep, and you just keep that in the back of your mind right there. He's comfortable throwing that breaking pitch up against it.
Big pitch early in this ball game here. Cumberland trails by 2.
Got to get a run in here.
Pops it up foul. It's going to get out of play on top of the stadium. We got a good battle going here. Trent Ducher.
If you're a hitter here, of course you're trying to get a base hit, but something to the outfield, anything up the middle is going to score a run. Want to stay out of the double play ball.
No, don't need a strikeout, but that's better than a double play ball. 3-2 pitch on the way. Repeat of the last pitch.
All breaking pitches.
Popped up foul on top of the stadium.
So Wilson has gotten 3-1 and then 3-2, all with breaking pitches. So that's interesting.
We'll see what Trent's looking for here. High drama. Early. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Wilson strikes him out with looked like a high fastball approach.
Yep. A little bit up and away. I couldn't tell if it was a strike or not, but it was a good pitch.
Javier Bill comes to bat, the second baseman. He is our leading hitter in this tournament. 6 for 13 with 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Bill hitting .304 on the season, 1 homer, 9 runs driven in. He has only started 14 games. He bats with the bases full of Phoenixes, 1 man out. Takes that pitch high, ball 1. Got to get something in here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ducher strikes out. Now it's bases loaded, 1 out.
Pitch on the way. Curveball in there for a strike. Big slow curve. And it's about 10-mile-per-hour difference between his breaking pitch and his fastball. And he's been able to spot it very well so far. Wilson from the stretch. Here's in it his catcher Muniz. Pitch on the way. Rips that one up the middle, base hit. That's going to score Correa. Here comes Hassan. He's being waved home. It's a 2-2 ball game. How about Javier Bill with the big 1-out, 2 RBI single to tie this ball game? I love me some Javi Bill, man. That kid, for you new listeners, he's not played all year, and he was sick, had some health issues. We inserted him into the lineup and freed Hardiman. And I'm just telling you, he turned 2 double plays, he hit a home run, and he's not come out. I'm so proud of that guy. Lost 15 pounds during the course of the season through a couple of different illnesses we won't go into, not our business. 2-2 now with Dalton Akawumi, the hitter, tucks the first pitch high. Ball 1, he flied out to left his first time up. It's huge to answer those 2 runs. It's just so important to the morale of the team. When you give up 2s, you just get them back. Especially if you can do it the very next half inning. Drew takes that pitch for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I didn't pay attention to what Beal hit, the ball he hit. Do you remember? I do not, yeah. He drove it right back up the middle. Sharp single over second base. 1-1 count to Drew Dalton Akawumi, the Cumberland shortstop. Pitch on the way from Wilson. Rips that one foul down the right field line. He was turned on that one and hit it like a missile, but foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Drew digs in. He's a switch hitter. He hits from the left side. He's going to move way up in the box now with a 2-strike count. Wilson doesn't throw a lot of fastballs, mostly breaking stuff. Call 3rd strike. Got him. I think that was a fast. No, that was a fastball. That was a breaking pitch there.
Yeah, he backdoored him with a slider, and it was right on that corner, man. It was a perfect pitch. Could have probably went either way.
Hunter Moser, center fielder, comes to bat. He's 1 for 1. He doubled back in the first inning in the right center field gap. Chance to give the Phoenix the lead with LaRue at second. Beal at first, 2 outs. First pitch taken for a strike on the outside corner. Wilson takes his time, delivers to Moser. Ground ball, third base. Petrie has it, steps on third for the force out. But 2-run score, and Cumberland ties this game up at 2-2 as we head to the bottom of the second. Back in 1 minute.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't even try it right now. We're still in the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
What do you look for in a sign store? Experience, quality, premium products? How about all of the above? At Signorama, we've served our communities with quality products and exceptional customer service for 35 years. Everything from vinyl banners and yard signs to channel letters to truck and car wraps. We create eye-catching designs that will enhance your business's visibility and get great results. Contact us today to learn more about custom signs or for a free consultation. Signorama, locally owned and nationally known.
Back here at Bowling Green Ballpark, Chris Slaughter, I want to read a list of guys here that commencement, graduation was yesterday at Cumberland, and we got a bunch of baseball players that weren't able to walk. They're here, and I want to recognize them. They are Tanner Batts, Javier Bill, Grayson Cole, Ryan Calvert, Drew Dalton Akawumi, Jake Green, Marcelo Saldana, J.P. Kenyon, Sean Shipley, Justin Goldstein, Danny Schweitzer, Ty Martin, and
Toshi Korea. All those guys had to miss walking yesterday at graduation ceremonies, but I think Dr. Stone will still let them have their diploma, don't you think?
Yeah, that happened to us just about every year in the region. And we would rather be in the region than walk, believe it or not. But I did hate it that we didn't get to walk, but that's just the way it goes.
Bottom of the second, 2-2 is the score. Gwendolyn Wiley on the mound facing Edwin Martinez, the second baseman for the Cumberlands Patriots. Martinez comes in, third leading hitter on their team, hitting an even 400, 4 homers, 41 RBIs. Bats from the left side. First pitch is a ball. Hits that one high and deep left field. LaRue going back. He's at the warning track, makes the grab on the track. Well hit ball by Martinez.
And see, that's a ball.
That's a home run.
That's a home run at their field, and that's just the big difference when you get into the postseason and playing. But now it's a well hit ball. I'm not saying anything bad about Martinez at all. It was well hit, but that's just the difference of playing, with a 340, left field line, 330, whatever.
Right, and we don't try to mean they're not that good at hitting team. They are. Ground ball, second base. Javier Bill up with it, and Trent Probst, the right fielder, is thrown out. 4-3 ground out. That's what we like. First pitch out. 9-hole hitter Caden Petrie, the hitter. Petrie, the third baseman from Williamsburg, Kentucky, with hometown boy. That's where the college is located. 335 hitter. 16 homers, is second on their team behind Muniz. 51 RBIs.
Jeremy Shope, his high school baseball coach, is here, and former Cumberland pitcher.
Is he here?
He's here.
He was with Coach Hunt.
Yeah,
that's right. Wonder if he brought Coach Hunt a breakfast sandwich.
He probably called and asked him to.
That's an inside joke. 1 ball, no strikes to 9-hole hitter Caden Petrie. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of 2. That was well hit left field. That's going to get down. That's going to be against the wall. Little LaRue has it. Petrie rounds first. And he eases into second base with a 2-out stand-up double for Caden Petrie. He's a good hitter.
Yeah, he's important to them in that 9-hole, man. He has been a good hitter there since the second he walked on campus.
Dr. Stum just texted and said, yes, we do have diplomas for all those graduating senior baseball players, and we'll get them to them if they win today.
I like it.
We're going to make them earn that diploma. Christian Thompson hits one high in the air right field. Preston Welchel calls for it. Another 1-pitch out. We like that. Thompson flies out to right field for the third out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left as we head to the third. We're tied at 2 back in 1 minute.
Don't let a sports injury bench you this season. Go to Houston Clinic Orthopedics for your fracture, sprain, or strain. Let our world-class staff help you get back on the field because orthopedics is all we do. Go straight to the specialist, call Houston Clinic at 615-547-6700 or visit our website at tn.houston.com to book your appointment. Houston Clinic is a proud sponsor of Cumberland Athletics.
At the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Lebanon, Tennessee, our guests come first. Stay with us and meet our friendly, helpful staff. You can enjoy a dip in our heated saltwater pool, then maybe a snack from our sweet shop. We have an on-site guest laundry, business center, and meeting room. In the morning, head down to our hot breakfast with our fresh pancakes, and then maybe a workout in our fitness center. Our clean promise will keep everything fresh and clean. We are the recipient of IHG's Torchbearer Award of Excellence in 2019. Come experience the difference of the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Lebanon, Tennessee.
This is Antonio Costas, Gallery Assistant for your Phoenix. I'm from Puerto Rico, and I would like to thank you, all of the listeners, for all your support throughout the season. Thank you for being a Phoenix fans. Bravo Phoenix.
Top of the third inning, we're all tied up at 2 apiece. The Patriots scored 2 in the bottom of the first. We answered with 2 in the top of the second. And we're going to try to get some more. Right here in the third, it will be Preston Welcher, Wilshire 10, Toshi Korea. Welchel struck out his first time up, senior from Cartersville, Georgia. I want to point out also, Gaines Hawson, our third baseman, was set to graduate yesterday in only 3 years. Foul back. So his name was left off that list. Apologize for that. He graduated in 3 years, but he's going to work on his master's. He's got 2 more years of eligibility to play.
I hope he hangs around. But he is a good ball player.
Sure is. 0-1 count to Welchel. Down low, ball 1. This is the first game of the finals, meaning if we lose this one, we'll play again right afterwards. Same 2 teams. Welchel hits that one high and deep right field. It's going a long way. Thompson's back. He's at the wall. Dadgummit. Right at the wall.
Man, I thought off the bat it had a chance. It wasn't a no-doubter, but he hit it really well. Good sign for Preston.
Right at the wall. I mean, Thompson, or Probst, I should say, is a left-handed thrower. Had his back against the wall, had his his bare hand touching the fence and reached up and caught it. Can't hit it much further than that and have it stay in here. Wilster 10, the batter, with 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Yes, if the Cumberlands Patriots defeats us here, we will play another game 30 minutes after the end of that one, and that one will be winner take all. Inside, ball 1 ball, 1 strike. So we do have a little leeway. We don't want to do that. We want to win this one.
Do not want to go to the next game, but it's nice having the luxury of that.
1-1 count to 10. Foul back, 1-2. The air is heavy. I'm not sure balls are going to carry as they would have maybe in a day or two ago. Or it's chilly. Air is heavy.
I don't see a
still.
flag. Oh, there's the flag. Okay, out there.
It was blowing out to right earlier this morning when we first got here. Ball up high, 2-2.
Yeah, it still is. It looks like out there. It's not a heavy wind, but it's blowing out that direction.
Look at the flag on ours, though. It's kind of hung up, but it's blowing out to right a little bit. I don't think it was blowing much when Preston hit that ball. I wish it would have been. 2-2 count. 10. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Boy,
Very close.
Might be a break right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes is the count to Wilster 10 with nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Tied at 2. Nolan Wilson on the mound for the Patriots. Ground ball, shortstop, Gonzalez up with it, throw over, 6-3 ground out, second one of those in a row for Wilster 10. Brings up Toshi Korea.
This is the part of the lineup starting right here is where we've made our money this weekend.
Absolutely. Toshi singled his first time up and scored the game's first run after falling behind 0-2. Check swing, called a strike. Toshi 6 for 12, batting .500 in this Mid-South Conference tournament. Pops that one up foul, out of play on top of the stadium, and he's behind again, 0-2. As we said about Nolan Wilson, really good numbers, just not a lot of appearances. 3-1 record, an ERA of 1.04. But he's only thrown 26 innings. Strike 3, Korea goes down, 1-2-3 inning for Wilson. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd, we're tied at 2. Back in a minute.
Hey, Cumberland fans. This is Bill Potter, former pitcher and graduate of Cumberland University. Now a real estate agent for best real estate advisors. Call or text me when you want to talk about buying, selling, or just knowing your value. 615-218-9585 or pitch me an email at bill@pitchbypotter.com.
The Chick-fil-A update. The BCC, the Bovine Communications Committee, has banned the use of the word on commercial airwaves. Cows call it the B word. Ends in F, 2 E's in the middle. Phrases like, where's the are now punishable with random electric cattle prodding. Should you ever say or crave head to Chick-fil-A. Then think good thoughts and eat good things, like the original chicken sandwich. A tender, juicy breast of chicken placed on a hot buttered bun with 2 crucial pickles. I've got no With that, Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
706 South Cumberland Street, Lebanon.
What's up, Phoenix fans? This is Jake Green. I'm a right-handed pitcher from Thomasville, Georgia, and we'd like to thank some of our corporate sponsors for this season, including Don Kennedy Roofing, Coca-Cola, and Houston Orthopedic Clinic. Go Phoenix.
Bottom of third, we're tied up at 2, and Chris, we talked about Quinlan Wiley pitching on only 3 days rest, something he hadn't done this year. Now I'll ask you this, being as you are almost a pitcher, a catcher is the closest thing you can get. His motion is not high impact. His motion is very smooth and a fluid delivery. Is that a factor? Would that help him as opposed to a guy like a Nolan Ryan? If people can picture Nolan Ryan with his big, hard wind-up.
No, it definitely does. He's got a nice, easy delivery. He's not like throwing max effort. You know, at any point, he's a really smart pitcher, and so it certainly does help him. And listen, the cooler weather might actually help him a little bit. If it's really hot, it does expend more energy.
Charlie Muniz, the hitter, first pitch taken for a ball, 1-0. Muniz singled his first time up and scored. He didn't score, but his courtesy runner did score. Hatcher. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike to Muniz.
We gave up 2 runs in the first inning, unearned, had an error and then a bat hop single. Kind of a tough break inning for us. Wiley threw well.
Yeah, I feel really bad about saying Gaines booted that ball. He didn't.
No, it hit the lip and then it came up above his hip, and unless his chest is square to that ball and it hits you in the chest, there's not a lot you can do.
There's nothing he could do on that, and I miscalled it. 1-1 count. Down low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way to Muniz. Ground ball, third base. Hawson has it. Throw over to 10. 5-3 ground out for Muniz. First out of the inning brings up Derek Andy Arena. He's the one that hit the ground ball that Javier Bill made the error on, so he reached on an error and scored.
Just saw Scott Hunt walk in the ballpark. One of my teammates, Ryan Hunt's brother.
Andy Arena, the right-handed hitter. Center fielder. Swing and a miss.
That's one of his best sliders he's thrown right there.
We'll keep it right here and do this day in Cumberland baseball history at the end of this half inning. Swing and a miss, 0-2, and it is absolutely one of my favorites. So don't use the end of this half inning to go to the restroom. You'll want to hear this one. I promise you. In the dirt.
That's 3 straight sliders to Andy Arena. 1-2 count, 1 out.
Nobody on. 2-2 is the score. This is a 9-inning game. No 10-run rule in effect. Don't worry about the mule. Just load the wagon. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Andy Arena strikes out.
That's his best series of pitches, I believe. All sliders. Andy Arena's struggled with that slider some. One thing that when you play in games, when you played somebody 4 or 5 times, you know they know how we hit and we know how they hit. And so that's what makes these challenging games, especially when Wiley has thrown against them before.
Harper, the hitter. Oh, a foul that one back. That got a piece of Trent Duxer. And the umpire's going to give him a chance to walk that off. I'm not sure where it hit him. Did you see, Chris?
I thought it might have been the way I thought it was his arm, but it clearly isn't, because he's kind of squatting around, limping around a little bit. So looks like he's okay. Trenton's tough, North Dakota boy.
Tougher than woodpecker lips. And umpire giving him plenty of time.
All right, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Max Harper, good hitter.
Pitch on the way. Making for a strike at the knees. 0-2. The Cumberlands Patriots dugout didn't like that.
Good low strike.
0-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Quinlan Wiley strikes out the final 2 batters of this inning.
He's starting to get going, I think, Randy. It takes a minute to get loose. It's cold out. Good inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 3. Cumberland leads 2-2. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to do this day in Cumberland baseball. We go back to March 4th, 2019, right here in this stadium, in one of the guttiest pitching performances in recent Cumberland history. Left-hander Blake Young threw a 9-inning complete game, allowing only 4 hits and 2 runs to the 5th-ranked team in the nation, the University of the Cumberlands Patriots, and propelling the Phoenix into the finals in the 2019 Mid-South Conference Tournament in Bowling Green. Preacher Man, as Young was often called by his teammates and coaches, had battled a sore arm all season and pitched the entire game in pain, winning the last game of his college career. Tyler Jones is single to right center in the top of the 8th, scored Peyton Wheatley and Bo Saunders, and broke a 1-1 tie, giving Cumberland a 3-1 lead. Young allowed a leadoff homer in the bottom of the 9th, but then retired the next 3 hitters for the final 3-2 score. May 4th, 2019, 6 years ago today, that was my first year on the radio with Coach Mitch Walters. We made a run in that tournament. We were the 4 or 5 seed, made it all the way to the finals, propelled by Blake Preacher Man Young, and what a competitor that guy was, Chris.
Yeah, I wasn't around for him much. I've heard about that game a lot. I heard his interview that you had with him.
Yeah.
Maybe last year or this year, I can't remember, but what a story.
Yeah.
And you need guys like that to step up in postseason.
His arm had been sore all year. He never told Coach Woody Hunt, and Coach Woody Hunt just wondered, why is he not pitching? So he would never tell him because he just grew up thinking, my daddy said,
yeah, be tough.
Be tough. And he walked off the field after that game and said, Coach Hunt, I'm done. Left a year of eligibility on the table. He said, I can't do no better than that. Great guy, Preacher Man. He's listening to us today. We appreciate you listening, Preacher Man. Miss you. Come on back up and see us next year. He's a softball coach at Ranburn High School in Alabama now. Gaines Hawson takes the first pitch for a strike against Wilson. Bats from the right side, swings and miss. He's behind 0-2. Hawson singled his last time up. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout. And Hawson is retired.
All sliders.
Dylan LaRue, the hitter, former teammate of Nolan Wilson. He's faced him 2 times this season. He's doubled off of him and hit by pitch. Wilson, we found out from Troy Martin, has been hurt. When he pitched against us the last weekend of the season, a week and a half ago, that was his first outing since March 8th. Swing and a miss from LaRue. So apparently he's coming off an injury.
Okay, yeah, he's looking good. Very effective, giving up 4 hits.
A 1 count to LaRue. Ground ball up the middle. Going to his right is a shortstop, Edwin Martinez, and makes a nice backhanded play and throws LaRue out by half a step. 4-3 ground out for the second out.
I was actually hit to the second baseman, not shortstop.
What did I say?
Shortstop, yeah.
Man, I'm glad you're here.
I know. All for those people listening, not watching. That was
Let's see.
4-3.
The second baseman plays on the right side of the bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second base is...
Shortstop's on the left side of the bat.
That's exactly
okay.
right.
All right. Is it always that way?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Unless there's a shift, and, they're both over there.
Trent Duxer, the hitter, with 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 4th inning, tied at 2 apiece. Takes that one high for a ball, 1-0.
UC does have a guy up in the pen with Wilson not having a lot of innings this year. Maybe he's on short rest, but we'll have to see how that plays out.
Duxer takes that pitch for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trent's having a good series. 4 for 9. Runs scored, 7 runs driven in, 3 walks and a home run. Takes that one down low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit a big home run against Campbellsville, I believe it was.
Wilson has retired 7 in a row since the second.
Good take.
Down low. 3 balls, 1 strike to Duxer.
He's throwing primarily off speed.
Most every pitch, yeah. Very few fastballs thrown.
Dutcher rips that one up the middle. Gonzalez can't get to it. That's going to be a single.
Man, that had eyes. It just hit it off the end of the bat. I thought Gonzalez was going to make an easy play there. Big break. Dutcher stays hot.
He's being replaced by Ty Martin, senior from Gallatin, Tennessee, courtesy runner.
I think you'll see us maybe try to steal a bag here if we get a good count.
The red-hot Javier Bill, the second baseman, comes to bat. He is 7 for 14 in this series, and he drove in our only 2 runs in this game with a single, a one-out single in the second to tie it up at 2. 5 hits for the Phoenix, only 3 for the Patriots. Each team has 2 runs. We have committed 1 error. They have yet to commit an error. Martin fakes a steal. Gets the infielders moving. Called a strike to Javier Bill. That is Pat Bell in the first base coaching box today. Typically it's Antonio Costas, but hitting coach Pat Bell is in the first base box today. Not sure why.
First time all year.
I think so. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss from Bill. He's behind 0-2. Wilson has been getting ahead of our hitters pretty much the entire game. Even when we scored the runs, Toshi led off the inning with a single. He was behind 0-2.
Yeah.
And then Hawson, I think, hit the first pitch for his single. Pitch on the way to Bill. Pops it up over by us. We're located down the third baseline, even with the third base bag on the second level of this beautiful Bowling Green ballpark. Creative name, too, huh?
Yeah, very creative. I'm not
Bowling
sure
Green ballpark.
Not sure where they got that from.
Straight to the point. At least you don't have to figure out what company's sponsoring it, which tells you nothing about where it's located. Bill hits that one out to center field. Well hit. It's going down. It's going to be caught. Shoestring catch out there by Andy Arena. Another ball struck pretty well by Javier Bill. Nice catch running toward the infield by Andy Arena. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left as we head to the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 back in 1 minute.
Got a sports team? Need team apparel? Southeast Impressions is the place to go. Southeast Impressions can put your team logo on t-shirts, jerseys, hats, jackets, gear bags, or just about anything you want. Don't have a logo? Southeast Impressions has an in-house artist who can design a custom logo for you. From start to finish, Southeast Impressions can help your team get the look they want. Southeast Impressions, 114 Leeville Pike in Lebanon, or call 443-4700.
Sunday mornings, we invite you to God's country, beginning at 7 with Brother Ricardo from Linwood Pentecostal Church, followed by the Gospel Show with Miss Dean, Words of Hope from Randy Rollins, music and message from the Journey Church, Pastor Tyler Golden from Hillcrest Baptist, Call on God Today with Kenneth Bowen, the Commerce Church of Christ, and Southern Gospel from our own crew. You'll be blessed on air or online at WANTFM.com. WCOR W252DU.
What's up, Phoenix fans? This is Drew Dalton Akumi, and I am a senior middle infielder, outfielder from Des Moines, Washington. The Phoenix would like to thank some of our corporate sponsors, including Wilson Bank and Trust, Bill Potter with Best Real Estate Advisors, and Outback Steakhouse. Go Phoenix.
Bottom of 4, Cumberland tied up 2-2 with the University of Cumberland's Patriots. They're the number 1 seed. They won the regular season championship. We were the number 2 seed as we finished second the regular season. We are undefeated in the finals. They have 1 loss. Being as this is a double elimination tournament, that means they have to beat us twice to win it. We only have to win 1 of 2. But we hope it doesn't go to the second game. We want to win this one. Alec Gonzalez, the shortstop, leads off. First pitch from Wiley taken for a strike at the knees. Gonzalez singled and drove in 2 runs back in the first. 1 for 1 for the shortstop for the Patriots. Second pitch from Wiley down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Cumberland. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Patriots. Ground ball foul down the third baseline.
Both teams scored 2 runs early. Cumberland's 2 in the first. Cumberland University 2 in the second. And it's slowed down since.
Quinlan Wiley on the hill for Cumberland. Nolan Wilson for the Patriots, Williamsburg, Kentucky. Pitch on the way. Just missed. Not about much. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Ground ball foul down the third base side up against the Cumberland dugout. We are in the Patriots dugout. We are in the first base dugout. Patriots in the third base dugout. 2-2 pitch on the way. Cumberland bench wanted that, did not get it.
It looked like a changeup from here, but it probably was a slider. But man, it was just a very good location.
3 balls, 2 strikes now to the leadoff hitter here in the fourth, Alec Gonzalez, the Patriots shortstop. Ball's hit out into center field. Hunter Moser is there. Count Corn for Moser. Gonzalez is retired. First out of the inning. Mark and Malachi Hancock listening from Lebanon. Bring it home, Phoenix, they say.
Bill Potter's in the stadium, another former player. We've got a spattering of former players here today.
Brought Susie James with him.
Yeah.
Owner of WANT radio station. And big supporter of the Phoenix. Vasquez takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Vasquez grounded out to shortstop. His first time up. Richard Pinker, Chinwag Baseball Podcast, listening in from down under. Glad to have you.
One in the one.
Ground ball, shortstop. Dalton Arkalumi has it. Over to 10, and Vasquez is retired. Second 6-3 ground out in a row for Vasquez. Edwin Martinez bats. He flied out to left. His first time up. Go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say, Pinker's such a fan. It's 1:30 in the morning in Australia, and he's burning the midnight oil listening to the Phoenix.
That's right. We appreciate the heck out of him. Martinez, the second baseman, drove one deep to the wall in left field, opposite field the last time up. He's a left-handed hitter. Troy Martin also listening in. Judge Barry Tatum listening in. Glad to have all of you guys. We very much appreciate it. Dan France, Cumberland All-American from the early 90s. Feels like I'm in the stands with you guys.
Love it.
Time to put your big boy pants on and go to work. You said it, brother. Down low. 2 balls, no strikes now to Martinez from Quinlan Wiley.
I can't remember the last time he's thrown a fastball. Trying to kind of figure out his rhythm here.
Thursday morning, I think.
Yeah.
In the bullpen.
There's one.
Foul that one back. Quinlan Wiley's parents, Lance, listening in. Peg, listening to us. We visited with them a lot this week. Been a fun week. That's what happens when you stay in the winner's bracket, huh?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Just glad I could be here for it.
2-1 pitch on the way. Left field. Could be trouble, but it's going foul. Hassan, Dylan LaRue, neither one can get to it. It's in no man's land. Drops for a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jeff Hassan listening in. Again, Dr. Paul Stoneman, president of Cumberland University, is holding those diplomas hostage. These senior boys, they got to win to get their diploma.
Burnside and Parker Center listening in. That's not a law firm. Burnside and Parker Center.
Can you imagine? Mark Suarez listening in from Miami.
All right, here we go. 2-2 count. Got him.
Just got a piece of it. Just got a piece of it. Fouled it back into Duxer's mask.
That was a slider on the plate, and somehow he just got enough of it.
Was totally fooled.
Totally fooled.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of 4. Tied up at 2 apiece. Here's the pitch. Just gets his bat on it. Dribbles is out to second base. Bill has it. Over to 10. 4-3 ground out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We got a good one here. We knew we would. Top of the 5th. As we head to the top of the 5th. Tied up at 2 back in 1 minute.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Wilson Bank and Trust. Open an account online today and manage your money with ease. Whether you're checking balances, depositing checks, or paying bills, with our secure digital banking solutions, your finances are always at your fingertips. Get started at wilsonbank.com. Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there. Member FDIC.
When you think of quality roofing in Middle Tennessee, what name comes to mind? Don Kennedy Roofing, the most trusted name in roofing. Since 1978, Don Kennedy Roofing has provided roof repairs, replacements, and maintenance on jobs big and small, as well as gutter repair, cleaning, and replacements. When it's time to repair or replace your roof on your home, business, or garage, call Don Kennedy Roofing at 615-833-9393 or visit DonKennedyRoofing.com. Don Kennedy Roofing, a proud supporter of Cumberland University.
Hi, Phoenix fans. This is Ty Martin, senior center fielder, and I'm from Gallatin, Tennessee. Cumberland Baseball would like to thank some of our corporate sponsors, including Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Holiday Inn Express, and Middle Tennessee Wash Pros. Go Phoenix.
And we'd like to welcome our listeners listening on 98.9 FM. Just now joining us, it's 2-2. Top of the fifth, finals of the Mid-South Conference Tournament. Cumberland University Phoenix versus the University of Cumberland's Patriots. Brennan Patrick listening in, former player and coach. New pitcher for the Cumberland's Patriots is J.D. Price, a righty, 6'3", 183 pounds from Knoxville, Tennessee. This young man pitched before the 5-hour rain delay yesterday and after the 5-hour rain delay last night at about 10 o'clock. So he is a sidewinder, so less stress on the shoulder and elbow when you're throwing that arm action, but he's gutting it out. He'll face the top of our order, Drew Dalton Akawumi, switch hitter batting from the left side against the right-hander Price. Takes the first pitch outside, ball one. Price pitched against us in game one of this series against them last weekend. I guess it's been 2 weekends ago now, hadn't it? No. Line drive base hit over the shortstop's head, and Drew is aboard. That's a good sign when that young man gets on with no outs. The reliever is sidearm relievers are typically a little slower to the plate as well, so that lines up well here. I got to think we're going to put one on the green here with a bunt. See if we can't get somebody in runners in scorers position. We've played 53 games. Drew Dalton Akawumi has reached base in 52 of them at least one time. Hunter Moser, the batter, squares to bunt, bunts it out toward third base. Petrie up with it, looks at second, barely gets Hunter Moser. Not sure why he looked at second there. Not sure either. He's checking with his Muniz. Maybe he thought Muniz said he and Muniz were talking. No, I'll tell you what happens here is the bunt's up the third base line, and somebody's got to get to third base. And so Muniz is communicating to his middle infield or his pitcher or somebody, cover third, because if not, Dalton Akawumi is going to turn and go to third base. So that's what confused Petrie at third base, because he heard Charlie communicating to these middle infield or pitcher. So Moser executes the sac bunt. Dalton is in. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Price knocks it down. Good job. That saved a run. That's a base hit all the way if he doesn't knock it down. A missile right back at him. Drew advances to third with 2 outs. Tough break for Welchel. 1-3 ground out. It'll go down far, but dadgum, he hit that one pretty well. That was going to be a single up the middle, I believe. Now 2 outs, just like that. Wilser 10, the hitter. Need a base hit right here, Wilser. Gets that one out to left field. That's going to go foul over into the beer garden. What I was starting to say about J.D. Price, in that game where we stormed back, we were trailing 9-3 in the last inning and scored 7 runs in the bottom of the last to beat them. Price gave up 6 of those runs without retiring a batter. Wilson pops that one up out of play, and he's behind 0-2. Now, certainly that's not indicative of the type of pitcher J.D. Price is. He just had a bad day that day. He does have good numbers on the season. 1-0 record, 5.34 earned run average. 10 takes that one outside.
He is not a hard thrower. His fastball just tops out 83, 84, maybe 85, but he's got a really Huge difference between that and his breaking pitch, and it's very hard to stay back on.
Walked only 5 in 30-plus innings. Wilson fouls that one back, and he's hanging in there. 5 walks against 33 strikeouts for J.D. Price.
And 2 or 3 of those walks, I think he walked 2 or hit a couple of batters in that big inning we had.
He walked 2 against us in that big last inning in the first game we played these guys.
Wilson's got to stay back here. He likes to turn on the ball.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good job by J.D. Price after a leadoff single. Retires the next 3 hitters. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. He's headed to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied at 2. Back in a minute.
Locally owned and family operated, Middle Tennessee Wash Pros is your exterior cleaning experts. Licensed and insured, we offer a variety of services including house washing, roof washing, gutter cleaning, and concrete cleaning, residential, commercial, and industrial properties. Call us at 615-390-7915 or visit our website today for a free estimate. Middle Tennessee Wash Pros. We'll clean it up.
This is Kenny Salas with Salas Realty Group here in Lebanon. As a proud former football player at Cumberland, I'm so excited when football season comes around. At Salas Realty Group, we're here to help in any aspect of real estate, whether that's buying or selling commercial or residential property, or if you're looking to get a cash offer on your home. Give us a shout, find us on social media or our website, salasrealtygroup.com.
Kenny Salas, Salas Realty Group on the square in Lebanon, 615-268-2165.
You're listening to Cumberland Phoenix Baseball on WANC-FM, WCOR-AM, WANCFM.com, or GoCumberlandAthletics.com. We appreciate your support. Go Birds.
Bottom of the 5th here at Bowling Green Ballpark, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Final game, or the finals of the Mid-South Conference Tournament. Tied at 2. Quinlan Wiley still on the hill for the Phoenix. He will face for the Patriots 8-9-1. Trent Prokes, Caden Petrie, Christian Thompson. Prokes grounded out to second his first time up. Takes the first pitch from Wiley for a ball.
I think if we get Hobbs done and Gaines Hawson in a band, that'd be the best sounding band. Their voices are Gainesby back up.
Hobbs
in the lead.
Playing the bass.
Yeah.
2-0 count now to Prokes, the right fielder. 3-0.
He is just missing with those pitches. First 3-0 count.
I got 2-0 on the scoreboard, but I'm pretty sure it's 3-0. Unless they snuck one in. Here's a pitch. Strike call.
Give us the count, Blue. Is it 2-1 or?
I think it's 3. He's saying it's 3-1.
Yeah.
All the way back, Quinlan. Pops that one up. Dukes are coming back toward the backstop. Makes the grab. That boy, Trenton Dukes. Prokes pops out to the catcher. First out of the inning, Caden Petrie. 9-hole hitter comes to bat. He doubled his first time up. One of their 3 hits in the game. Right-handed hitter from Williamsburg, Kentucky.
This Patriots team's a great hitting team, but they have struggled to hit in this tournament. Last night, late in the game, they still had 2 or 3 hits at that rain delay. Come back.
Big swing and a miss on a fastball from Wiley there. 0-1 count to Petrie with 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of 5. You know, one thing you don't really expect and don't see all that often. Here's a pitch from Wiley, swing and a miss. When you get in the finals of a college baseball tournament, you don't see pitchers duels. You know, usually you see high-scoring games.
Yeah, you usually do. Yeah.
But that has not been the case so far today. It wasn't the case yesterday as the Cumberlands beat the Campbellsville Tigers in the finals of the losers bracket by a score of 6-2. In a game that took forever to play. Ground ball back out to the pitcher Wiley. He has it. Runs halfway to first. Flips it to Wills for 10. 1-3 ground out for Petrie. Top of the order, Christian Thompson. He's 0 for 2. Heather
Gregg is here watching her first Phoenix game. She flew in from Rogers, Arkansas to watch Gaines Hawson's graduation. Sorry you missed that, but she's getting to watch the ball game. Glad to have new Cumberland Phoenix fans. Quinlan Wiley's whole family's here listening in. Picture with Coach Hunt there. Philip Coe listening in. My time of year, he says. You're right. Rick and Karen Ganlon. Listen, been here since Wednesday. Justin Goldstein's grandparents. Thompson, the hitter. Strike called.
I believe this is 1-1, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the school board operator misses the first pitch every time. Strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As far as we know.
We think so, yeah.
School board says 0-2. We're pretty sure it's 1-2. Pitch from Wiley on the way. Ground ball second base. Takes a nice little candy hop for Javier Bill. 4-3 ground out. 3 up, 3 down inning for Wiley. He's cruising. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. As we head to the top of the 6th, we're tied at 2. Back in a minute. Cumberland Auto Repair is a proud supporter of Cumberland Phoenix Athletics. Located at 627 North Cumberland in Lebanon, Cumberland Auto Repair has been serving Lebanon and Wilson County with high-quality, affordable automobile care since 2002. With 5 bays and 4 ASE-certified technicians that can handle anything from changing your oil to replacing your transmission or rebuilding your engine. No job is too small or too large. Owner Joe Clare says if you're happy with your mechanic, you should stick with him. But if not, give us a shot. Call Cumberland Auto Repair at 615-444-9981. Go Phoenix.
Middle Tennessee, you can count on an award-winning service team for all your home maintenance and improvement needs. Lee Company, we're A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau and trusted by thousands of homeowners in our community. Our team is ready to assist with all your home maintenance projects, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, appliance service, and more. Experience the convenience of calling one phone number for all your home maintenance needs. Call Lee Company today at 615-567-1000 or visit leecompany.com.
What's up, Phoenix fans? This is Will Sertan from Dominican Republic and our first baseman to Cumberland University. We would like to thank you for being our sponsors, including Cumberland Auto Repair, Hamilton Springs, and Franklin Family Eye Care.
Top of the 6th inning. Tied up at 2. We got a good ball game going here. Expected nothing less. Toshi Korea will lead off for the Phoenix here in the top of the 6th against J.D. Price. Second pitcher used by the Patriots. Korea 1 for 2. Single and a strikeout in this game. First pitch taken. Ball 1. Toshi having a really good series. 6 for 13. 5 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Hits that one well center field, but Andy Arena's there and makes the grab. Fly out through center field for the first out by Toshi Korea. Gaines Hawson, batter. He is also singled and struck out. Scored a run. Judy and Terry Blackwelder listening in. Appreciate you guys too. Beth Salter from Louisiana listening in. Tim Hollick's dad with Tim with him listening over pancakes. All right. Breakfast with the Phoenix. Hawson swings through that one.
Hawson's seen a lot of breaking pitches, and he hasn't adjusted yet. He's just out front a little bit, and he's usually a guy that drives that ball to right. So let's see if he can't make an adjustment here.
0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Takes it. 1 ball, 1 strike. I was mistaken for Gaines' dad in the hotel lobby yesterday by some guys that Gaines was talking to, and I walked in. Gaines said something. Oh, is that your dad? And Gaines said, no, heck no, no way.
1-2 count, 1 out to Gaines Hawson. See if he can hang tough here and slap a single to right field. That's what he's been doing.
1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball third base side, just foul. Former player Greg Morris, pulling for the Bulldogs. Dayton, Ohio. Glad to have you, Greg Morris.
Is that Greg Morris from the 90s?
Yes, it is.
I love it.
My wife Gail's here in the park listening in.
Greg was on my freshman year on the 94 team. Maybe 95. I can't remember, Greg. If it's the same Greg I'm thinking about anyway.
Well, I think it is. Let us know, Greg. Austin swings and misses.
He is struggling with that breaking pitch right now.
Yeah, that's a good job by Price as he strikes Hawson out for the second time.
The name of the game for right-handers here especially, this guy just does not throw hard. He throws a lot of soft stuff. You've got to just wait, and it is hard to do.
Dylan LaRue, the hitter, he's hit by a pitch and grounded out to second base in his two at-bats. Hits that one well right field, going way back. That ball's out of here off the scoreboard. Dylan LaRue, we knew that was coming. We knew all week it was coming. He has been hitting lasers right at people.
Man.
But he got all of this one, and he hit it into the scoreboard, the big jumbotron in right center field. It's 3-2 Phoenix.
Man, I was getting ready to say left-handers love right-handed submariners. And before I could get it out of my mouth, he takes one off the scoreboard in right field. That ball just comes into you. You see the ball a little bit longer, and he crushes that ball to right field. Very similar to the ball he hit right at the kid for Campbellsville in the first game of the tournament, except he was able to lift this just a little bit more.
And he hit one off the top of the center field wall earlier in this tournament as well. Trent Duxer comes to bat, takes that one for a strike at the knees.
And once again, the bottom of our lineup, 7, 8, 9, those guys have just been carrying us. 6, 7, 8, 9, really.
Absolutely they have. Duxer bats with an 0-1 count. Takes that one down low. Trent Duxer struck out and singled. 1 for 2. He has caught every game in this series, in this tournament. Fouls that one back. That was a 73 miles an hour. Price changing speeds and keeping us off balance. He didn't keep Dylan LaRue off balance.
And then he throws a fastball at 83, and it don't feel like 83.
Right.
That's the struggle.
That's why he's a good
like this.
Why he's a good pitcher. Pitch on the way. Inside. There's your 83-mile-an-hour fastball. And Trent has to duck out of the way of that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Dylan LaRue's solo homer has given the Phoenix a 3-2 lead. Swing and a miss. Had him fooled on that one badly. Strikeout for Duxer.
Believe it was a changeup.
But 1 run scores on 1 hit. No errors. Nobody left as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Cumberland 3, University of the Cumberlands Patriots 2. Back in a minute.
Directions to Outback Steakhouse.
Head north on Magnolia Drive and turn left at the lights. So, what are you picking up at Outback?
I'm sorry?
Have you tried the Aussie cheese fries?
Well,
At the next light, turn right. If I had hands, I'd get them on that perfectly crispy bloomin' onion.
What the?
It's just another 500 feet. So close. I can almost taste that juicy Victoria's filet mignon. Well, if I could eat.
Outback Steakhouse is so delicious, even your navigation system will want to play. Let's Outback.
The National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics has over 65,000 student athletes, 250 colleges and universities, gives out $600 million in athletic scholarships annually within 21 conferences, and has 26-plus championships across the United States and Canada. For more information on how to become an NAIA student athlete, log on to NAIA.org.
Cumberland University has been a proud member of the NAIA since 1983.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Cumberland leads the University of Cumberland's Patriots 3-2. I'm Randy Salas along with Chris Slaughter, 3rd best catcher in Cumberland history. Bringing you insightful analysis and thoughtful commentary as Cumberland trying to win their first Mid-South Conference Tournament championship, I believe, since 2014, the year we won the national championship. I have to check with Kyle Allen to make sure that's right. I know it's the first time we've been in the finals since 19. But I think we haven't won this tournament since 14. Maybe we did.
Far too long.
or too long for sure. Pat Sanders, All-American Pat Sanders, listening in from work in Alabama. Glad to have you, Pat.
Listen, man, that joker, I came to a recruiting visit my freshman year, and I saw Pat Sanders and Dan France go back-to-back, and I was like, wait a minute. Who are these jokers?
I'm not sure I can play here.
Right. I was dumb enough to still come.
Charlie Muniz leads off, the catcher for the Patriots. Hits that one hard, right center field. Moser going back. He caught that ball. Holy moly. Ooh, what a catch. Tell him about it, Chris.
Yeah, it was a ball hit really well and just not gap, but left center, slightly, and he took a little bit of a flat route to it.
He did.
Charlie's so strong, he hit that on the barrel, and it just about got past him. He makes a leaping catch, almost looked like a snow cone. What a catch by Mosier.
On the dead run.
Dead run.
Andy Arenas, center fielder, bats. He's reached on an error and scored and struck out. First pitch low from Wiley. Greg Morris, that's a different Greg Morris. He played in 80 and 81. I thought that was right.
Okay.
I think he played in the JUCO days. Head out there to Moser. He's going to get another chance. Moser has two in a row. This one's a lot easier than that previous one.
Well hit, though.
2 outs for Max Harper, the first baseman. Harper is flat out to right. He has struck out. Corbin Sanchez parents listening.
Danny Rogers listening in. He was a part of this program. He was our athletic trainer, and just, you know how that goes, man. When you got an athletic trainer that's like one of the guys. Good to hear Danny Rogers. He's living up in Indiana now. His daughter's coming to play volleyball Cumberland.
All right. First pitch to Harper was a strike. 2 outs, nobody on. Down low, ball 1. Greg Moore said he played in Coach Mickey England's last year and Coach Woody Hunt's first year. Penny Hawson wants a Phoenix win for a birthday present today. I hope you get it. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tony Milan in Miami listening in. Go Birds. Appreciate that, Tony. Ray and Darlene Macabroda listening in from Canada, Saskatoon.
Come on, Quinn Wiley. 1-2-2. 1-2 count, 2 outs.
Pitch on the way. Oh, sails over his head. Just a bit outside.
About hit a fan in the stands.
Yeah. Cumberland head football coach Tim Mathis listening in. Let's go Cumberland. Let's finish it, he says.
Got to be careful here with Max Harper. Good hitter, 2-2 count.
2-2. Here's the pitch from Wiley. Down low, count goes full.
Try to get him with that slider away, and Max spit on it.
Here's the pitch. High in the air, shallow center field. Moser comes on. He has it, and Hunter Moser ties a record held by many with 3 putouts in the same inning. 1-2-3 inning for Wiley. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. It's time for the 7th. No, that was the bottom. No, that was the bottom of 6th. It's not time for the 7th inning stretch.
There you go, Randy.
I'm on my game today, boys and girls. I am on my game. 3-2. Cumberland leads heading into the top of the 7th. Back in a minute. Attention, Cumberland Phoenix baseball fans. The 2025 regular season is over and the postseason is here. Phoenix will head to Bowling Green Ballpark, home of the minor league Bowling Green Hot Rods, for the Mid-South Conference Tournament, with the winner advancing to the NAIA National Playoffs. All Phoenix fans are encouraged to make the short drive to Bowling Green, to one of the most beautiful ballparks you'll see, and support the Phoenix in person. And if you can hear every postseason pitch on these radio stations or online at GoCumberlandAthletics.com. Check the Cumberland website for game times and cheer our guys on. Go Phoenix! Support for Cumberland Athletics is provided by Hamilton Springs, Tennessee's first transit-oriented community. The award-winning development on Highway 70 in Lebanon includes a Music City Star train station. Homes and lots as well as apartments are available within the Jack Bell Builders development. For more information, contact Anita Tate or visit HamiltonSprings.com. 3-2, Cumberland leads, top of the 7th inning. J.D. Price still on the hill for the Patriots. He will face 9-1-2 Javier Bill, Drew Dalton Akawumi, and Hunter Moser. Bill singled, drove in the first 2 runs of the game, and flied out to center field on a well-struck ball. He's on it. Doreen Mootsey listening in. That's Trevor Mootsey's mom. I didn't know this. Trevor Mootsey is now the pitching coach at Ball State. Did not know that. Bobby, a little pop-up on the infield, second base. Martinez has it. Not a good at bat there. Jammed him off the fist.
Yeah. That pitch just ran in on him. I was looking forward to that at bat with Beal just being a lefty.
And just being hot, you know. Drew Dalton Akawumi steps up. He singled his last time up, flat out in the first, struck out in the second. 1 for 3 for Drew.
Second time through the lineup here. Let's see if we can get a better look at this young man.
He was the first batter faced by Price, and he ripped a single, squares the bunt, bunts it out in front of the plate. Muniz, the catcher, picks it up, pulls Matt Harper off the bag, but he hangs on just long enough. Very close play, but good bunt by Drew, just a little bit too close to the plate. 2-3 ground out.
Good play by Charlie there. He got out front, just about threw it too wide, but Big Max Harper hung on.
Harper's a big dude, and he's able to stretch out, keep his foot on the bag, and the umpire made that call clear. 2 outs, nobody on for Hunter Moser, the center fielder. First pitch from Price, called a strike.
I wonder how much longer this pitcher can go, because, man, he has had a busy 24 hours, but he's looking very effective.
Second pitch called a strike. Moser behind 0-2.
He is really hard to figure out, too, as a hitter. He is just throwing it different speeds.
Pitch on the way. Moser takes that. Strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout for Price. He's fired up. Backwards K for Hunter Moser. No runs. No hits, no errors. Nobody left. Now it's time for the 7th inning stretch. Cumberland leads 3-2. You can stretch now, Barbara. Back in a minute.
Enterprise Rent-A-Car is the company with a wrap car, which means you get the best rental package around. With weekend specials available, Enterprise is the perfect choice for that trip to the ball game or that getaway with a family. Not only will they set you up with a great rental vehicle at a great price, but they'll also make life easier by picking you up. Before you get away, get on the phone and call Enterprise Rent-A-Car at 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Enterprise Rent-A-Car on the bypass in Lebanon.
Hey there, Cumberland fans. This is former Cumberland University baseball player Dr. John Franklin with Franklin Family Eye Care, wishing Coach Ron Hunt and the team a fantastic season. Our office is located at 3458 North Mount Juliet Road in the heart of Mount Juliet. We provide a full range of primary eye care services. We have state-of-the-art equipment, full-service optical, and fitting of all types of contact lenses, including hard-to-fit cases. See you at the ballpark.
Hi, Phoenix fans. This is Chris Milan from Miami, Florida. 305 for life. Cumberland Baseball would like to thank some of our corporate sponsors for the 2025 season, including Chick-fil-A, Sports World, and Kenny and Kelly Salas with Salas Realty Group. Go Phoenix.
Bottom of 7th, Cumberland leading the 7th-ranked team in the nation, the University of Cumberland's Patriots, by a score of 3-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for us. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for them. Quinlan Wiley has gone the whole way for the Phoenix, and he has been tough. He faces Alec Gonzalez, the shortstop. He's 1 for 2. Ground ball, shortstop. Drew bobbles it, picks it up, throw over. Good job, Drew Dalton Akawumi. That's why you get in front of the ball and stay in front of it. Let it bounce up off your chest, pick it up, throw him out.
The infield's been a little bumpy. I mean, there's been some hopping. The ball's not staying down. It's a good surface, but
it's taken a beating this week.
Yeah, it's been a lot of baseball.
Tarp on and off 34 times. Vasquez, the hitter, grounded out to shortstop twice. 0 for 2, swing and a miss.
Vasquez sees a lot of sliders from Cumberland.
Swing and a miss again, 0-2.
I thought there was a chance he might not be in the lineup against us, just depending on how they bring their lineup out there.
0-2 pitch, 3-pitch strikeout for Vasquez. Quinlan Wiley, boys and girls, is dealing 14 in a row set down by Wiley.
It looks just effortless for him. I mean, he's just, there's no, just effort. He's just nice and easy delivery. Doesn't look like he's having to strain at all for this. Still got low pitches, and he's probably around 70. I haven't checked since last inning.
Martinez, the second baseman, bats. First pitch misses down low, ball one. Martinez flied out deep to left field. He grounded out to second base in his 2 at-bats. 64. Only 64 pitches. That's good. Outside, 2-0.
And if not for just a tough first inning defensively, second inning for the Phoenix.
Oh, first inning.
Was it first inning? Okay, yeah, first inning. It was us that scored 2 in the second. Then this game would look a lot different.
Ground ball foul down the first baseline. 10 makes a nice grab, but it was just an inch or 2 foul.
And he's looked like Mark Teixeira at first base this tournament. He has made some huge picks, made a huge diving play on the line. I guess that was against UC.
I think it was against them on Thursday morning.
Just
Yes.
an unbelievable diving play on the line. Gets up, beats. He may have flipped it to his pitcher.
No, I think he beat him to the bat.
It's a great play.
Pitch on the way. Just gets a piece of it. Does Martinez, fouls it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's Martinez looking in the stands for, Chris?
I don't know.
No, he's looking for something. Sure, he's somebody. Not sure what that's about.
Hard to say.
Left-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher Wiley. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball, second base. Javi Bill, nice little Sunday hop. Flips over to Wilson 10. 4-3 ground out for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the 8th. Cumberland clinging to a 3-2 lead. Back in a minute.
Sports World in Lebanon offers school apparel for your favorite sports team. Hoodies, shirts, hats, ear warmers, and toboggans to show off your school spirit. Sports World also specializes in team uniforms, equipment, and sporting goods supplies, offering customized apparel with screen printing and embroidery that carry North Face, Columbia, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. The staff at Sports World is happy to assist you with all your sporting needs, big or small, open Monday through Saturday. Find them on Facebook for new arrivals and information for anything and everything sports. Think Sports World in Lebanon.
Emmanuel Baptist Church is proud to sponsor Cumberland University Athletics. For 40-plus years, we've been around the Phoenix. We believe that every generation matters at Emmanuel Baptist Church, and we'd love for you to come visit us. We have something to offer from the cradle to the golden years. Check out our website at ibctn.org to learn more.
Phoenix fans, this is Jan Kaiser, and I am a pitcher from Springfield, Tennessee. Cumberland Baseball would like to thank some of our corporate sponsors, including Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Holiday Inn Express, and Middle Tennessee Wash Pros. Go Phoenix.
Top of the 8th, Cumberland clinging to a 3-2 lead. Thinner than gravy on 50-cent meatloaf is our lead. We need to get some more. Preston Welchel leads off.
Another lefty here, so he can just wait and...
First pitch for Price in there for a strike. J.D. Price, second pitcher used. He has pitched pretty darn well.
He's a good pitcher, man. The way we got to him at home was something else.
That was an aberration. Welchel takes that one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Since coming on in the 5th, he has pitched 3 complete innings. He has allowed 2 hits. Fortunately for us, one of them was Dylan LaRue's solo home run.
chance to see another one right here.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You just don't usually see pitchers' duels on the 5th day of a college tournament. But these guys are going at it.
I got respect for this young man for Cumberland's pitching in this, man. He is just giving it everything he's got.
Pitch on the way. Takes it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, yesterday was a long day.
He ended the first half of the rain delay. 5 hours later, starts the game.
Mitchell hits that one. Shortstop Gonzalez. He has it behind the second base bag. Throws over. Preston almost beat that out. He did not.
Yeah,
Gonzalez hustle, though.
Gonzalez takes a little bit too much time sometimes. He got a little bit of a bobble, I think, but he made the play.
You ever seen Preston not hustle down the line?
Never, man.
Not
My man
once.
hustles. He gets down the line.
Not once. Wilser 10, the batter. He's 0 for 3. 2 ground outs to shortstop and a strikeout. Wilser had a good series coming into today, but has been throttled today by the Patriots pitchers. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss way out in front of that 76-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Way out in front. Second pitch on the way. Takes it up high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
We had a young man on one of our national championship teams that was like young. Josh Underhill, man. He had a little side action. Just could not hit him. He was a key to our national championship. One of the keys.
1 ball, 2 strikes now as Wilser takes that one. 74 pitches for Quinlan Wiley. 1-2 pitch on the way. Hits that one down the line in right field. Go ball, up against the wall. That's going to be extra bases. Wilser rounds first. He's headed for second. He's being held up there. 1 out double for Wilser 10. His first hit of the ball game.
You know, and I've been saying it, man, right-handers have to look to right field on this young man, and he waited and just drove that ball down the right field line, did Wilser 10. Good piece of hitting.
Chris Malon is going to enter the game now to pinch run for Wilser 10. Malon is a 5'8", 170-pound sophomore from Miami. This is not a courtesy runner situation. This is a pinch runner situation, meaning he is in the game. However, I'm sure Wilser will re-enter at the end of this half inning. Wilser not the speediest guy in the world. Malon can run a little bit. That's why he's out there.
Now, he just can't run into and out over here. So if the ball's in front, you stay at second.
Toshi Korea, the hitter, takes the first pitch for a strike at the knees. Breaking pitch. Price is a crafty guy. 1 out. 0-1 count to Korea. Chris Malon at second, running for Wilser 10. Big at bat here. Toshi takes it. Strike 2. He's behind 0-2. Toshi is 1 for 3 in this game. A single, a strikeout. Well hit fly ball to center field. Struck very well, but right at the center fielder Thompson. Takes that one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Shortstop's playing way over into the hole.
Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. Toshi watches that one go by.
I just can't believe he watched the fastball go right by him.
Gaines Hosson steps up. Hosson has singled and struck out twice.
He has struggled against the breaking pitch. Let's see if he can adjust. He's just got to go to right field. If Hosson does what he usually does, which is wait and drive it to right, we score a run.
Pitch on the way. Ground ball, second base. Nice big high hop for Martinez, and he throws Hosson out, and the double by 10 is wasted. 4-3 ground out by Hosson for the third out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Cumberland leads 3-2 back in 1 minute.
And we're back with breaking news. The new Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an improved taste and 0 calories, the new Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any Coke fan. So make sure you... Jim. Jim.
on the air.
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me. Your thoughts, Jen?
Well, can I have a sip?
Jen, we're in the middle of reporting the news.
I need to try it first.
What do you look for in a sign store? Experience, quality, premium products? How about all of the above? At Signorama, we've served our communities with quality products and exceptional customer service for 35 years. Everything from vinyl banners and yard signs to channel letters to truck and car wraps. We create eye-catching designs that will enhance your business's visibility and get great results. Contact us today to learn more about custom signs or for a free consultation. Signorama, locally owned and nationally known.
Bottom of the eighth. We got a good one here, 3-2. Call all your buddies. This is going down to the wire. Quinlan Wiley still on the mound for the Phoenix. He has pitched a masterpiece. And we are clinging to a 3-2 lead. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Patriots. Prokes, Petrie, and Thompson. Linda Nelson listening in from Cartersville, Georgia. Linda Salas from Syracuse, New York. Glad to have all of you guys. Trent Prokes, the right fielder, steps up. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to second. Popped out to the catcher, Dukeshire. Bats from the left side. Pitch from Wiley. Taken for a strike at the knees.
I'll tell you, Trent Dukeshire stole a strike right there. He received that fastball. It's a low fastball. He received it perfectly.
Outside. Defensive change for Cumberland. Ty Martin is now in center field. Hunter Moser moves from center field to right field. Preston Welchel is out of the game. Wilson 10 is back in, replacing Milan. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. So the defense, Hassan at third, Dalton Akawumi at short, Javier Bill at second, 10 at first, LaRue in left, Martin in center, Moser in right, Dukeshire behind the plate, Wiley still on the mound.
He's hit 83 pitches.
Fouls that one right up here above our head onto the stadium. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wiley pitched Wednesday, 5-2 victory over Campbellsville through 90 pitches. Man, he is just cutting it out.
Down low, 3-2 goes the count. Patriots dugout trying to get fired up here.
They don't say much usually. They're a real quiet bunch.
Pitch on the way. High in the air, right field. Hunter Moser's there. Makes the grab, far out, number 1. Prokes flies out to right. Caden Petrie, the hitter. 9-hole hitter. He doubled to left field his first time up. And grounded out back to the pitcher Wiley his second time up. 1 for 2 for Petrie. The Patriots only have 3 hits. And his double back in the second inning was the last one they got so far. But it ain't over, boys and girls, by any stretch. Pitch on the way. Ground ball. Dalton Akawumi in the hole. Long throw. He can't get it. Infield single for Petrie. Good play by Drew.
Yeah. If Hassan can't get that ball, it's going to be really tough to get an out on it. It was just out of Hassan's reach, and Dalton playing deep in the hole gets the back. It just can't get it up on it to get Caden Perry. Or is that right? Is that who that was? Petrie.
That ends a streak of 17 in a row retired by Quinlan Wiley. He faces top of the order Christian Thompson.
Need a ground ball here.
We sure do. 1 out. Runner at first is Petrie. Strike called. Thompson takes the fastball from Wiley. Takes a look at Dukeshire. Ground ball. Hassan gets by him. Another rough hop. Dadgummit. Single to left for Thompson.
You just got to try to get in front of that ball, man.
That was a missile.
It was a 1-hopper, and he tries to glove it just outside of his body on his hip side, left side, and it just off his glove into left field.
And now the very dangerous Charlie Muniz steps up with one out.
Get the bullpen up.
Tying run is at second. The go-ahead run is at first.
And go talk to
Quite
him.
possibly the best hitter in the country in NAIA, or maybe at any level, actually. The guy can really hit. Today he is 1 for 3 in this game against Wiley. First pitch in the dirt. Good job, Trent Ducher, to block that up.
This is the first time we've seen Wiley laboring a little bit.
Action in our pen down the left field line, right field line.
Looks like Niblet down there, maybe.
Pitch on the way. Ball 2, 2-0.
Might get a visit.
That's just what I was looking over
here in a minute. Come on, baby. Dangerous pitch here, 2-0.
Hard to keep this big man down for long. Pitch on the way. Foul back.
That was a slider, 2-1 count now. 1 out. Desperately need a ground ball here to turn 2.
It is Kyle Noblet loosening up in our bullpen down the right field line. 2 balls, 1 strike to Charlie Muniz. We could use a strikeout here.
Come on, Quinlan. Battle, baby.
We could use a ground ball even more.
Infield's got to be on their belly.
Pitch on the way. High in the air, right field. Going back. It's deep. It's deep. It's
No.
deep. It's out of here. That's a home run. Charlie Muniz, opposite field. It's 6-3
Quiet.
or 5-3. Patriots take the lead. Dadgummit. Just didn't seem like he hit that ball.
Well,
but he's powerful enough.
He doesn't have to hit it hard to get it out.
Yep. Golly. The leading home run hitter, the all-time home run leader in college baseball history at any level, and he does what Charlie Muniz does. Man, oh man, 3-run homer. And they take the lead, 5-3. With 1 out, nobody on. Man, oh man. Gotta hand it to him. Back to work. Back to work. Andy Arena, the batter. He reached on an error. He struck out and he flied out. 0 for 3 with a run scored. Swings and misses. One pitch on the way. Called a strike. 0-2 now to Andy Arena, the center fielder.
We are the visiting team. Bottom of the 8th.
Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout for Wiley. Second out of the inning. Brings up Max Harper, the first baseman. He is 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a strikeout. To 3, the Phoenix Trail, bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs, nobody on. In the dirt, ball 1. And Wiley was cruising along. Infield single by Petrie. Strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield single by Petrie. Then a tough hop single past third baseman Hawson by Thompson. Then Muniz pops one over the right field wall. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Harper.
Wiley's slider is still good. He's not throwing his fastball as hard as he was, but he is just battling.
Pitch on the way. Ground ball. Hawson has it at third. Throw over to 10. 5-3 ground out for the third out. But now the Patriots have life as they score 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. Nobody left. Headed to the top of the 9th. Cumberland trails 5-3. Got to get something here. Back in a minute.
Don't let a sports injury bench you this season. Go to Houston Clinic Orthopedics for your fracture, sprain, or strain. Let our world-class staff help you get back on the field because orthopedics is all we do. Go straight to the specialist, call Houston Clinic at 615-547-6700 or visit our website at tn.houston.com to book your appointment. Houston Clinic is a proud sponsor of Cumberland Athletics.
At the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Lebanon, Tennessee, our guests come first. Stay with us and meet our friendly, helpful staff. You can enjoy a dip in our heated saltwater pool, then maybe a snack from our sweet shop. We have an on-site guest laundry, business center, and meeting room. In the morning, head down to our hot breakfast with our fresh pancakes, and then maybe a workout in our fitness center. Our clean promise will keep everything fresh and clean. We are the recipient of IHG's Torchbearer Award of Excellence in 2019. Come experience the difference of the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Lebanon, Tennessee.
WANT, WCOR, WKDA, W252DU, and W270DM, Lebanon.
Top of the ninth, it's do or die time for the Phoenix. Got to get 2 runs here or this game's over, and we'll have to play another one. Dylan LaRue, the batter, he homered his last time up off of Price. Swings and misses at pitch number 1. 0-1. On deck is Trent Duxer, followed by Javier Beal. 7, 8, and 9 for the Phoenix. Pitch on the way to LaRue. Takes it outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Need base runners, Dylan, any way we can get them.
They are working LaRue away now, those first 2 pitches, and he really hits the ball the other way well.
Pitch on the way. High and deep center field, but not going to be deep enough. Andy Arena calls for it. Thompson calls him off in left center, and Thompson makes the grab for the first out. Duxer, the batter, he struck out twice and singled. Cumberland trying to win their first Mid-South Conference tournament since 2014. We were in the finals in 19, but lost to Campbellsville. This would be our 6th conference tournament title overall. We won it in 1997, 98, 99, 2001, 2002, and 2014. We're 2 runs away from tying this up, going to a second game. Pitch at the knees, called a strike to Trent Duxer. That bit of sports information was directed at me by Kyle Allen.
Which guy's the Mid-South guy, wasn't it?
It's his job. No, Kyle brought it. Duxer hits that one deep center field. Going back is Probst. It's off the wall. He's going for 2. He decides to hold up. That's a smart move. Trent Duxer hits that one off the wall. That's a long single. Right center field, hitting about halfway up on that wall that's about probably 15 feet high.
Duxer just keeps hitting the ball, man. That ball was crushed in the gap. If he could have gone under it just a little bit, it was a line drive. I think it was off that Honda sign maybe out there.
Franklin Bank sign. He almost got it out of here. Just 6 or 8 more feet, and it's out of here. And here comes the pitching coach for the Cumberlands. I don't know if they're going to make a move here. Aiden McDonald is going to run for Trent Duxer. McDonald is a 5'10", 170-pound junior from Aldie, Virginia.
Shish the bug.
He's in the game running for Duxer as a courtesy runner.
And Duxer's just hit the ball off the cover. Hit the cover off the ball, rather. He struggled middle part of the season. Had a really hot start. Struggled middle part of the season. And these last, 8 or 9 games, Randy,
It's
he's been
top of the
been
ninth.
any hitter that we've had in the lineup.
No question about it. Desiree
get
Perea
beat, they
listening in
gotta
from
play
New Orleans
again.
Airport.
And
Cumberland's
holding
gotta
up on that
get
single
beat
smart,
twice.
because that runner doesn't mean a whole lot. We got to score 2, so if he gets thrown out of second base, that would have been a tough play. So smart base running there.
He's already beat him once
Absolutely.
in the tournament.
Javier
Just
Beal, the
keep
hitter.
trying up in the microwave waiting.
That's from the left side. Price does stay in the game. Ground ball right side, that's foul. Kenny and Kelly Salas listening in with my grandkids, Maddie, Emmy, and Jack. Glad to have y'all. Cameron Jennings, former player. Need some CU magic, he
Bob
says.
Gibbs and Eric Bullington have texted me. They're listening in. Former players.
0-1 count to Javier Beal. Pitch on the way. Takes it. 1 ball, 1 strike. McDonald gets speed at first base, running for Duxer with 1 out. Top of the 9th. Cumberland's got to score 2 or this one's over, and we go to a second game. Price takes a look over at McDonald at first. He's not going anywhere. Swing and a miss. Not a good cut by Bill there. 0-2 count, or 1-2 count now. Pitch on the way. Bill hits it to first base. Harper has it, throws over second base for one. Back to first base, double play. Beautiful defensive play turned by the Patriots to end this ball game. Cumberland falls 5-3. That is a 3-6-3 double play that Bill hit into. Man, oh man, the Phoenix were cruising. And Charlie Muñiz 3-run homer in the bottom of the eighth is the difference in this ball game. Man, what a game, Chris. Good gracious alive. Bill hits into a 3-6-3 double play. You don't see those all that often. No runs on one hit. No errors. Nobody left. Final score. The Cumberlands Patriots 5. Cumberland Phoenix 3. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Patriots. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Phoenix. We're going to go back to the station for 3 minutes now and we're going to tally up our stats, and we'll be back and wrap this game up. Game 2 will start approximately 30 minutes from now. We can't tell you exactly when, but don't go away. We got special visitors we're gonna visit with here between games, so stick around. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Hey, Cumberland fans, whether you are a Bulldog or a Phoenix, we all support Cumberland University, and together we rise. This is Bill Potter, former pitcher and graduate of Cumberland University, now a real estate agent for Best Real Estate Advisors. Contact me for any of your real estate needs, 615-218-9585, or pitch me an email at bill@pitchedbypotter.com. Go Phoenix.
The Chick-fil-A update. The BCC, the Bovine Communications Committee, has banned the use of the word on commercial airwaves. Cows call it the B word. Ends in F, 2 E's in the middle. Phrases like, where's the are now punishable with random electric cattle prodding. Should you ever say or crave head to Chick-fil-A. Then think good thoughts and eat good things, like the original chicken sandwich. A tender, juicy breast of chicken placed on a hot buttered bun with 2 crucial pickles. I've got no with that. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
706 South Cumberland Street, Lebanon.
Did you know that Southeast Impressions is your source for corporate